this year has seen Prince Louis take on a more public-facing role, accompanying his parents and siblings at various official events, often stealing the show. The 4-year-old made a particularly notable appearance during Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee celebrations in June when he joined his older siblings, Prince George, 9, and Princess Charlotte, 7, in a carriage ahead of the Trooping the Colour, appeared alongside the rest of the royal family on the balcony of Buckingham Palace, and later entertained with his wide range of facial expressions. His public Christmas debut suggests that Prince William and Kate, Princess of Wales' youngest son, is set to make more appearances in the future, a decision that royal commentators have praised. Zoe Forsey and Russell Myers discussed Louis' appearances, saying they have benefited the royal family at a testing time. Mr. Myers, royal editor at the Daily Mirror, mentioned some of the difficulties the royal family has faced in recent months and years, noting the departure of Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle, the downfall of Prince Andrew, the calls for the royals to apologise for the family's colonial past and, of course, the deaths of both Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth II. Speaking on the Pod Save the King podcast, Ms. Forsey, host and features editor at the Daily Mirror, said, "We saw a lot more of Prince Louis this year, which I think has been a big hit." In reference to the Jubilee celebrations, she said, "I think it's fair to say he stole the show with his great, little smiles, and climbing all over Kate during the pageant." Mike Tindall tipped to step in for Harry in key role for Charlotte and Louis. Mike Tindall has been tipped to have stepped up to support Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, and Prince William in a unique role following the departure of Prince Harry to California. What will he do in the new role? Find out here. Mr. Myers interjected, and said, "He just absolutely stole the show. Humanizing the royal family at times. And certainly, it's an age-old institution. It's very, very difficult sometimes for the royals to feel and appear as a normal family, but him messing around, putting his tongue out, poking his hand at his mum while she was frantically trying to get him to behave in front of the cameras, I thought was very, very sweet. That aspect of the royal family can only be a good thing because sometimes it all seems a bit alien, with the things that are going on in the world and how the royal family fits into our day-to-day lives. But I'm sure everybody could sympathize with Kate, if they've ever had a naughty brother or sister, or a troublesome child or niece or nephew. As the royals have attempted to modernize, they have made an effort to appear more approachable, stepping away from the idea of a state institution and leaning towards the image of a real family. Following the death of Queen Elizabeth II in September, and the accession of King Charles III, it is understood that there has been a push on the familial aspect of the Windsors, with the new monarch, his queen consort, and the Prince and Princess of Wales undertaking several joint engagements. The family put on a united front last month as the royal Christmas celebrations ramped up, starting with the Together at Christmas Carol service, which saw several members of the firm come together to recognize the efforts of community members and honor the legacy of the late Queen. It came at a controversial time for the royal family as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's 6-part documentary series, which aired their grievances about the House of Windsor and their time in the UK, was being watched across the globe. Despite widespread coverage of the series, the UK-based royals continued with business as usual, with no comment addressing Harry and Meghan or Netflix issued by the palace. On Christmas Day, the royals continued with their portrayal of unity when they appeared for their traditional morning walk. King Charles and Queen Camilla led the family as they made their way to St. Mary Magdalene Church for the festive service. And, as Mr. Myers pointed out, one member of the royal family became the center of attention. Prince Louis has once again stolen the show by joining the royals for the first time on their traditional Christmas Day walk to church at Sandringham, he tweeted. From stepping in to cheer up the Queen consort at just the right moment to giving flowers to his big sister, Louis quickly captured the public's attention. A collective "ah" could be heard when Louis ran and called Charlotte's name, before handing her a posy of flowers. One fan tweeted that there was a collective "ah" from the crowd when Prince Louis ran and called Charlotte and gave her the posy of flowers, describing the sweet moment as so cute. Another noted how happy the young prince seemed, saying, "Prince Louis grinning at church in Sandringham this morning was so lovely to see."